G'day, just doing a quick job on a Mercedes 2016 350D, got the 3 litre turbo diesel in it. And what we're doing is the idler bearings. You can see a little bit noisy. So first stage is to take this cover just to get a bit more access to it. And the idler pulley that we're replacing is that one there where my finger is a little bit hard to get access to it. And there is the part number for it, if you're looking for it. And we're going to remove this stone guard here under the motor, and they're 8mm. While you've got it up, good idea to just check for any oil leaks or anything out of the ordinary underneath. Check these rubbers aren't perished or torn on the tail shaft. We've got a centre bearing under this heat shield as well. And there we go, we've got a better view of it. And you can see the plastic's buggered on that actual pulley. So we've got this idler bearing that we're going to replace, and there's another one under there, just above the tensioner. So one's to the driver's side or the right hand side of the crankshaft pulley, and one's just above it over here. A little bit hard to see from this angle. Now on that idler bearing there's a little plastic cover on it, very hard to pop off. So what we have this little, on our tech gun we've got a little 90 degree, or it's probably 80 degree angle, and we just drill a tiny little hole in it, like that little hole there, and then you can get a little screwdriver like this, put it in the hole, and just careful not to deform it too much, but you can just pop that little there we go, that just pops out like that. And now you can see we've got access to the bolt there, and there's a little cover there. Torx Plus 45 will fit in there. And it'll just be under tension there a little bit. You can see that new one, nice and smooth. And the old one was buggered. And you'll notice there's a little step there on that bearing. So you can't actually put it in the wrong way, but make sure that you don't just put it on like that, because you can see it's not locating on anything. A little step there locates on that. Now there's not a lot of room here for the camera and to work, but I'll just show you. You've got your belt tensioner there, 17mm, and you can see you can just flex it, like that, and it loosens that belt so you can put it on or replace it or whatever you need to do. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put a small little chain on this just so it holds that spanner, just keeping the tension off that belt, just so we can get that pulley, or that idler pulley on there. And we've also got to replace this one up here. So we've got the 17mm, got it on our little ratchet strap. We've ran that through the chassis there, got to be careful you don't damage that little plug there. Yeah, that one. And that runs down, and we've got our ratchet strap hooked onto our hoist there. So now if I ratchet that, you'll see it's pulling the whole vehicle down, and it's also taken all the tension off that belt. Make sure your hands aren't oily or anything like that. And you got to make sure that the step on the bolt goes in that bearing. Now to get access to this other idler pulley up here that we're replacing, we need to take this, I think that's an intercooler. There's an intercooler car hose going into it. We just need to remove that. Got to remove this bolt here, and I think there's one up here and probably one on the other side. Bolts are your E-Torx. That one's EP10. Let's flex this plastic here. There's a couple of little pins there. Just undo these bolts and just flex it out of the way. Yeah, so you don't even have to take that hose off. And now we can just pop that off. E-socket, E plus, 12 EP. Just be careful with these plastic hoses. If you knock them too many times, they'll leak. Now sometimes with these pulleys, you've got to be careful when you're pulling it off. They have little spaces behind them, so just be aware of that. If the spacer falls down, sometimes they're very hard to find in the motor. And there we go. Now this one has the little washer there, and it's also got an O-ring on there. The O-ring's just there to hold everything together until you get it in. Do a little comparison there before you put it all back on. And just make sure that belt, the teeth are meshed in with those little teeth on the pulley properly. It is easy on these to go one tooth out. Just confirm teeth are meshed in on this one, on this pulley that we replaced. None of the other ones have fallen off. This one's on. Everything's been tensioned up. Now we can release that belt tensioner. I'll check again because it flicked on like that. But it looks alright. And now we put the covers, stone guards back on, and the job's done. Don't forget to double check your work as you go along, because there are little bits and pieces that need to be removed to get access to it. Anyway, I hope that helps. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Any comments or suggestions, leave them in the section below. And don't forget to throw us a beer if any of this information saves you a few dollars. Much appreciated, keeps us motivated to make more of these sorts of videos. Thank you for watching.